Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I have the pleasure to be joined by middleweight contender Hajji Muhis. Hajji, I mean, how are you? Top tier media day, must be a nice time, mate.
No, listen, it's my first time like I had media day, and I'm really excited. That's where we start, and I hope many comes.
Definitely, mate, as well. Obviously, middleweight contender, as we said. I mean, for those who haven't watched you box before, what can people expect?
Expect smart boxing, really good boxing, and small boxing, and I hope we get the stoppage. But if the stoppage not come, then we get the win. The win is main thing for me.
Definitely dominant fashion on December the 7th.
Dominant.
Definitely, mate, as well. Obviously, if you haven't noticed from the start of the interview, we have the illustrious Peacock Gym on the hat and the tracksuit. I mean, what a gym to be a part of. I was just saying to you off camera, when you see a fighter with the peacock logos all around their fight gear, we know we're in for a treat, right? I mean, what's it like mixing it with some of the best fighters in the country right now?
Listen, I'm blessed. I'm really blessed because I come from Finland. No one expects me to stay, be with Peacock, and look at me. I train hard. I went there every day, and I'm there. I'm now part of the team. I'm really proud to say I'm in the Peacock team, and it's great because there's great fighters, and you see them, and you're just like, wow, one day I can be like them. And you see DENZEL, he's the second on the world. I hope he's fighting next year on a world championship title. And I think he's a great fighter, and I'm looking at him like big brother.
Definitely as well. Obviously, DENZEL, you mentioned there, fellow stablemate, fighting for ranking WBA and WO ranking titles against Brad Pauls in December on the same date as yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it must be nice. You're in camp together, both middleweights, sparring galore, I imagine, at the Peacock Gym. I mean, but what's it like training with fighters as good as DENZEL and mixing it with him as well?
Motivation is up because we push it together. We push each other every day, and it give me like I can do it. I can be the same position. Where is he? So I'm really happy.
Definitely, mate, as well. Obviously, live on DAZN, being shown all around the world. I mean, definitely kind of an audition for yourself. For those who haven't seen you box before, more and more people are going to see you now. I mean, definitely a big opportunity for yourself.
Listen, I came from Finland, so my fan base is really small here. So I think that's opportunity to get people know me more here and buy tickets and get me tickets. So because it's really hard for me to get fight here, and I hope that is gonna help me for like next year. I might get more fights.
Definitely, mate, as well. Obviously, is boxing big in Finland? Is it not? Was it kind of a hard road for you to get into the sport and come over here?
Yeah, it is. There's the ice hockey is the big thing there, and I hope one day I make boxing as big as ice hockey. But I'll be honest with you, this year and last year the boxing is coming up. People is like now interesting, but still like the ice hockey is taking all the sponsor. So so that's why I came here. That's why, because I know like in Finland I can't be world champion if I want to be world champion, and I want to be world champion one day. And I see it and I feel it, but I need just to work hard and believe in it, and step by step.
Definitely, mate. What made you make the decision to come over here? Why the UK? Obviously, a lot of fighters can go to America as well. They can go to some of the European countries. But why the UK? Why was the UK the place for you?
After my Tokyo qualify, the Olympics qualify, I was like, I'm going to the USA, but I didn't get the visa. And they telling me I need to wait 6 months to get that visa. And I was like, listen, I'm not waiting 6 months. I booked a ticket for London. Took my 2 suitcases. I didn't know how to speak English, and here we go 3 years after.
Definitely, mate. I mean, three years later, we're here as well. You mentioned your Tokyo qualifier there as well. Did you go to Tokyo, or was it no?
I lost in the qualifier by split decision, but it is what it is. It was experience. I learned from it, and yeah, I'm here. It's in the past.
Definitely, mate. Is it definitely? Do you use kind of those? Obviously, losing as a split decision in an Olympic qualifier as well. That can't be easy as well. But do you use all of kind of your experience as an amateur, that experience especially, as motivation moving into the pros?
Yeah, for sure. But the pro game is just different than amateur. That's 100%. It's just different. But of course, I'm trying to take everything that I can't or can help me in the pro from the amateur. I will put it there in the box of pro box. But listen, we're training with Martin and the Peacock team, and yeah, you're gonna see a great fighter. One day I will be world champion.
Definitely. What would it mean to you to bring that world title back to Finland?
Oh, I will be the first guy who made it. Listen, I was the first guy, and I hope, because boxing have saved my life. Without boxing, I would be somewhere else, somewhere in bad position. So boxing has been saving my life. My dad always say that. Like, I have a little brother, and he say, you're the only child who didn't, like, I didn't have to worry about it because you stay all the time in the gym. I didn't to worry about you, like you was in a bad position or doing something bad. But you was always, I knew you were always in the gym, and I think boxing saved my life, so.
Definitely. I mean, Hajji, my final question, it leads very nicely into that. We ask everyone who comes on the channel this, when all's said and done, what does boxing mean to you?
Sorry?
What does boxing mean to you?
Life. It's life. It's life, because it's make me who I am today. Gentleman, hard worker, in everything. Not just only boxing. Everything that I do, I want to be the best on it. And that I get that from boxing.
Perfect. Hajji Muhis, that's the perfect place to end. Thank you very much. Best of luck December the 7th. Cheers. Thank you.